So I'm going to take the time to make a video on Christmas. It has to be something not necessarily fluff, but not necessarily too serious. But climate change is pretty important. I think there's a lot of different ideas of whether it is or it is. It is happening. There's no way around that. If you just want to lie to yourself, then that's your problem. And I have no problem with saying that. You're wrong, and that's your problem, and not everyone else's. Everyone else has to live on the earth. You don't necessarily have to. I don't know what you would do to get off, jump or something. I don't know, but we as a collective have to work together to end end pollution. Just have to end it. That's there. If you watch the news is going to tell you that everything is good and just buy more, because it's not really the news. It's just the news is whoever the commercials are, that's what the news is coming from. We always have to remember that. And we as people have to work together in order to say, look, we don't want benzene in the air. We don't want mercury in the water. We don't want to see the smog in the air anymore. We don't want to not have fish in the ocean. We want migratory birds around. We want the earth to be inhabitable for children that are born in the next 5 years. So they'll be my age. So in 40 years, they can look back and go, oh, look, this is where things started to change. And look, people can actually breathe the air, and people start screaming about, I need to travel and I need to this, and that's great. I understand that. There's gotta be, there's middle grounds and things, but there has to be a point where we say, we want to be able to breathe the air, drink the water, live in general, and not be told that everything's fine when it's not, and not to live under the thumb of any sort of advertisers. Basically, everybody's scared of government takeovers and things of that nature, when in fact, look at Disney, look at Microsoft, Sony, Apple. These giant corporations are saying everything's fine, buy, when in fact we have to look at us as organic creatures that live on this small ball in space. We don't have anywhere to go. There's not anywhere else we can go. If we want to eat, it comes from the earth. We don't magically pull things from the sky. We don't digitally create food. That just doesn't happen. Everything grows from the earth. You want to eat, you have to get it from the earth, be it vegetable, animal. I don't know why we think that we're above all of this. We as humans have to work and make our environment better. Anything that's worth anything takes work. And cleaning the environment is just another big project that we as people have to do. And it's not just one person, and we can't let corporations do it. We have to do it as people. If we want to continue to tell this story, sing this song, we have to start working now in order to make sure that we have something to live on so that we can tell this story. Merry Christmas.